guys, welcome to Real Black Love with Sims and
Bones. I'm back, guys, in the new year.
Happy New Year. Happy
Sure.
2022. We are within. We are happy, glad to be back, excited for this new year, and we hope that you are as excited as we are to be with us or to be watching us right now.
Sure, guys.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here, and so we decided let's start our year with a toast. I hope you guys had your glasses as well. Otherwise, next time we'll make sure to let you guys know that today's the toast day.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we were toasting for the good year ahead.
It's gonna be a great year.
It's gonna be a great year, definitely. I am not usually someone who is excited for a new year. Like over the years, I'm always like, it's just another day. It's just January, another month. But this year, I feel a very different kind of,
and I think I know why. Guys, if you remember, if you watched the last video, you know, ne? Yeah.
Not at all, babe. Not at all.
Not at all. You're not excited and happy about the resolutions that were made.
No, I am, but that's not the reason.
Oh, it's not the reason.
I feel like the reason why I'm excited, guys, and I've got so much peace is because of how we spent the end of 2021. And I'm talking about the 31st, New Year's Eve, Christmas and all of that, but I'm also talking about the whole month, that we literally spent the whole month differently from all other years, So normally December, as many of you I'm sure do, if you have kids, we send kids away, then we spend the whole month just vibing, going out with our friends, celebrating, doing a lot of things, like go the streets. But this year was really different, and I think that's why I feel the way I feel.
Definitely, it was different. We were just home with the kids for the first time. Spent Christmas, just the four of us. Spent New Year's Eve, just the four of us. New Year's Day, just the four of us. So when it's like that, like how we spent it, it allowed us to have time, to have a lot of time to think, to have a lot of time to, in a way, I don't know, the word is not meditate, but to be still, to have, some calmness, to not rush into things. Because normally December can be very fast and busy and you just want to go out and be about and, but now our December this year last year was very mellow. It was very chilled. We didn't go out, not even for groceries. I think we went out once for groceries. Then also on the 31st. So we've been literally indoors, chilling, and everybody keeping to themselves in a way. And so I know for Sims, that's very different. I think she does not like, this is a conversation that we had.
Yeah.
That I like to always have time to reflect and time to just be still, to just allow the mind to let me know what's up, because I feel like there's so much in the mind that I always go past because there's so much to focus on when you're busy. But when you're not busy, you allow the mind to then give you what it has been thinking, or the things that some of the most important thoughts that you have, but are locked in your subconscious mind. They're not always in the forefront because you thought about it once and never visited that thought again, ever since. And so this was the time, I think, an opportunity for both of us to then have that moment because we were not out and about.
Yes.
So even in the evenings, I would leave her, I'd go maybe in the bedroom, and just chill and just think. And so I enjoyed it. I love that. Every December, there's something that I love. The only thing I didn't do this year was to buy a book. But somebody here next to me, my neighbor here, promised me a book.
Who is a gifter now? Who is a gifter?
Oh, by the way, yes. Guys, I hope you were watching that previous video. You'll understand all of these things.
You know, I was a bit sad that we couldn't spend this December with family. There were many reasons that caused us not to be able to be with our families, both of us, and part of it was the fact that I didn't even take leave this year, so I was working throughout December. So I thought for me, it's just gonna be a normal December and I'll be tired and I'll be exhausted. But what I found with this period is that it gave me an opportunity to reach within me and to ask myself questions that I normally ask myself kabodi 1, kabodi 2, like during these dates. Okay, what do I want for this new year, or what do I want to change, or what do I want to work on? So normally on the 31st and the 1st, my mind is nowhere close to my vision, you know, and where I want to be and the direction my life should be heading to. Nowhere close to that. I'm always kabodi 1, 2, going back to work and at the same time struggling to find that balance and that quietness to sort of decide and write down what is it that I need to achieve and stuff. So with this year being like this, I got to experience that while it was busy outside, but we had created this environment inside the house where it was easy to do that. It was easy for me to ask myself those questions. And when the 1st and the 2nd came, and even now, I'm not dabbling, you know, between things. I'm not trying to figure. Yes, my mind is at the right place. And another thing is that this thing is something that we had built over weeks leading to like New Year's. Yeah. And what I said to Bongani was that I don't want to go Cabo New Year's and whatever and be in an environment that will take everything that I've been trying to fill myself with, that will take it out or distract me. And so it's been great. I don't want to lie. Another thing that, just to add onto that, is that I find that it's easier for your mind to be clear when there isn't a lot of noise or a lot of people and a lot of things that, because when there's a lot of people, guys, I'm someone who loves going home in December, but what that does is that when I'm at home, I have different worries and struggles. Now, you know, my mom's problems become my problems, and I end up being like, oh my God, I wish I could do this. It's December. I wish I could take everybody to a shopping spree and all of that. So the fact that I didn't do that allowed me the stillness that I feel like I needed. Yeah. And
we have the weather to think.
We have, the weather was, guys, we are not hating. I know some people are mad about that. This weather is like ruining plans. But for us,
I mean, if you're indoors, chilled and whatever, and it starts to rain, you know, it works. So beyond that, I think all of this allowed us to pace ourselves so well into the year that by the time it was the 1st of Jan, we had already climatized to all that we want to do, achieve, and be in this year. And we didn't have to calm ourselves down and then, you know,
the energy was different already.
We're already like, we are within. And so, because normally, you know, when you, 31st, it's nice, you're chilling, there's people and then you have to come back and clean not just the place, but even your mind and your thoughts, to sort of, in a way, to sort of narrow your mind to focus, you know, on the things, you know. So I felt like because we had over weeks, as you said, worked on narrowing our mind to focus on things. By the time it was the 1st, we were already there.
And another thing is that in addition to narrowing our minds, I think aligning our minds as well.
Alignment.
Together. That alignment, guys, if you watched the previous video, I was saying to Bongani that the previous video that we did was therapy for me. Like, I felt like it was one of the videos that we did for us, you know. And I felt like it was very important for us to have that conversation on and off camera and iron things out so that we go into the year knowing, okay, there's nothing that I'm holding against you. There's nothing that I'm feeling guilty about. There's no old battle that we are carrying into the new year. So even if you didn't get a chance to maybe spend your December, New Year's and whatever the way we did, I think it's very important before the year begins to
make time for that.
Iron things out.
Yeah.
With other people, with your person, with your partner, with your friends. Just make sure that you've created that environment that allows a clean slate, you know. It's a new chapter. A new year is like a new chapter. Whenever we talk about our memories and looking back at the years we've been together, we never say, no, babe, remember February, ing. We always say, babe, remember 2019. Because a year can hold so much, you know. So if we start a year right, chances are that year, through that year with a certain trajectory, you know. It will define that year when you look back at it. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm so hot. I'm sure you guys are seeing. I am so hot. Anyway, yeah. So we felt that it's important that we have this conversation. We extend it to the camera, to you guys, because when you start the year, pacing yourself and, you know, aligning your thoughts, your mind, everything, it's very important, you know, to your productivity. And because we are planning to have a very great year in terms of our channel, in terms of our own
with your help, of course, guys, with your help.
Definitely.
Share, like, comment.
Yeah, I mean, guys, if it wasn't for you, where would we be?
Yeah.
Right? So because we have so much planned, it means that we also have to, you know, there's this quote, ne? One guy, I can't remember who it was, but he said that if I was given 7 days to take down a forest, I would use 6 to sharpen my axe. And I think that sort of gives you an understanding that preparation is key. As you are just about to start something, the level of preparation that you put into that is very important. And so that's what we took into account this year. Not that we don't do it, but I think particularly this year, having so much great, enormous, gigantic
plans. Scary plans.
You know,
we've got scary plans.
we had to then, you know, go back and think, so we need to put in enough time into preparing for that year. Yeah.
And I think now more than anything, I realize that we are, in a way, loners.
Oh, loners.
Yeah.
No, guys, not Mashonis,
we are loners. Like
lonely loners.
I've always known that about me, but I got to understand or see that we are in a way like that. You know.
It's funny. We are so similar. Like it's crazy. It's crazy because I think it was yesterday. I was thinking about this. Okay. It's funny how we are so similar. Okay, we are having a conversation about.
You're the nanny.
Yes, you're the nanny.
Yeah.
How we don't like to talk, right? We don't like to, we don't entertain small talk, generally. However, Simpu is much better. I think.
I try.
Yeah,
yes.
I think I'm worse when it comes to small talk. Because the minute I talk, guys, I talk. And I like to talk about things that are serious. So we are so similar that, sure, we are both loners. And we don't entertain small talk, blah, blah. Yes, you can finish your point.
Yeah. I don't remember what my point is, but I think, I was saying, I realized that we are loners. I think another thing that I would like for us to share with you at home, is the quote. This quote, Bongani came up with it. I don't know if it's his or what, but he came up with it. And when I read it, I was like, I resonate with it so much. So we are going to put it on the screen right now. So this will be I adopted it to say, this is going to be my guiding, I don't want to say scripture, but my guiding word for this new year, because I haven't really been doing a lot of plugging into myself. Bongani would tell you, I spend a lot of time consuming content, watching things on my phone, reading my school books. Like, I'm always taking in things that I never really get to ask myself what exactly is inside of me that is my thing, and reaching to that and letting that sort of guide my decisions and my life and my mood and everything. So I think this year I want to spend most of it reaching within and letting that guide me. Yeah. I'm one of those people who strongly believe that even God, there's no other place where God exists more than inside of me.
He's there.
Exactly. Like, I feel like that's where I need to reach. I need to be in touch with my thoughts and everything that is in me. So yeah,
and his voice becomes clearer.
Yes.
You know, because there's no interference, you know. Yeah. So yeah, one thing to add to that, right? Then I said, what's also important is to just, because I find that people like to have so many things that they want to work on every year, but I've been failing at that, right? Because I think maybe the list is too long. So I was like, one thing, I just want to find one thing that I can work on. And once I can, I mean, if I dedicate the entire year to just work on one thing, surely I will achieve it.
100%.
You know, and it's something that I want to go around telling people to work on that one thing. Just work on that one thing.
So that you can consistently
not a lot, just one
do
thing.
it. Yeah.
And if it makes you a better person, that's it. You got this year right.
Yeah. 100%, guys. That's it. I think we had to have this episode before we go into the usual episodes.
Definitely.
Please, guys, this year I'd really like to see you guys engaging with us more in the comment section. Let us know what topics you'd like for us to discuss. If you're not comfortable commenting, DM us on Instagram. It's _RealBlackLove, and let us know what you'd like for us to do more. We tried doing a lot of vlogging last year, but they weren't as well received as our other content. So if you guys still enjoy vlogs, let us know in the comment section so that we can incorporate that into the content we have planned for the year.
Sure, guys. Yeah. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that you guys are also here. Hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Sure.
And he's looking all clean, guys. La mana, even style. Style, guys. Bongani says he's working on his image, so you might see changes in the coming weeks. La mana answer slightly different. Meaning sense the dreadlocks.
What? Wow, guys. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and we'll see you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Happy.